How's it going, everyone? We are coming up on the release, or rather re-release, of Star Wars Bounty Hunter. This is a title a lot of people have a nostalgic attachment towards, and it is returning on modern platforms, and it is coming from Aspyr, who obviously also did the Star Wars Battlefront collection that people oh so loved. Obviously a little bit of sarcasm there. Hopefully they can right the ship a little bit with Star Wars Bounty Hunter, and I do believe they will, because at the end of the day, the Star Wars Bounty Hunter release is gonna be a single-player release. It's not like a Battlefront collection, where I feel like a lot of the criticism towards Battlefront collection did come from the fact that the multiplayer was pretty lackluster, the servers had a lot of issues, and so on and so forth. With Bounty Hunter, as long as they do a well-refined experience from the original, I think people will ultimately be happy with it. It's coming at a budget $19.99 price point. If you pre-order it right now, it's $17.99 on Steam. And I do want to add that over at Green Man Gaming, the game will be available at a cheaper price when the game does drop. Right now, it's just tagged as coming soon on GMG. They don't have pre-orders open yet, but it should be open by August the 1st when the game is officially out, and you can pick it up then, and it'll probably be 15% off or around that range. So I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. GMG's got a lot of good deals, so if you want a Steam copy of the game, that is your best bet. Bounty Hunter wasn't an incredibly well-received game back in the day when it released. The 65 on Metacritic, however, I would argue that rating scores back in the day were a lot more harsh than they are now, and even if you look at Bounty Hunter from a user score reception, far different. It's got a 7.7 user score, which is actually fairly good, and again, a lot of you guys already know what you're getting out of Bounty Hunter. You're picking this up from the nostalgia standpoint, but there are some refinements being made with this release, as noted in the FAQ, and I want to go over the FAQ. It gives us a lot of information, and just information you should know about the game before you spend your $20, or if you pre-order it, $18 on the game. So, for those of you new to the game, Star Wars Bounty Hunter lets you play as Jango Fett, the galaxy's most fearless bounty hunter, tasked with capturing a deranged dark Jedi. Jango embarks on his mission equipped with an arsenal of lethal weapons and gadgets, including dual blasters, a flamethrower, toxic darts, jetpack missiles, and more. Gear up, track down your target, and face off against galactic scum on your action-packed adventure. Star Wars Bounty Hunter is a completely native port. It is not an emulation that is running or anything like that. They are working with the original game's GameCube source code, and they've been able to make significant improvements to Star Wars Bounty Hunter to maximize performance and push the visual fidelity to make this classic experience feel new and improved. Those with a deeper familiarity with the original release of Star Wars Bounty Hunter will know that the original game had significant visual flourishes that we've preserved for this release. Now, there's going to be two styles of control. You'll have modern controls that have been adapted for more of a modern audience, and then if you do want the classic experience, the legacy controls are going to be available as well. When diving into Star Wars Bounty Hunter, players can choose between two distinct control options, modern and legacy. Each offers a unique gaming experience tailored to your specific preference. Here's a breakdown to help you decide which control style will suit you the best. The modern controls are designed to provide a contemporary gaming experience akin and aligning with controls found in many of today's action-adventure games. I'll run down the controller setup for PlayStation. They also have it broken down on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and Steam Deck on their official FAQ page, so, I'll leave a link in the description box below. L2 is free aim. L1 is jetpack thrust. Moving you'll do with the left stick. Flashlight is D-pad up. Previous weapon D-pad left. Next weapon D-pad right. Last used weapon will be D-pad down. The pause button or objectives will be the options button. Fire weapon with R2. Select weapon with R1. Contextual action with the square button. Scanner with the triangle button. Jump or dodge with the cross button, the X button. Crouch or roll with the circle button. Rotate camera with the right stick, and lock onto a target. You can do that with the right stick click. Then you do have the legacy controls. That'll bring a nostalgic touch of mimicking the feel of the old classic of Star Wars Bounty Hunter gameplay from its original release. Let's go through that as well. Free aim is R2, jetpack thrust is L1, moving is going to be with the left stick, flashlight is a right stick click, previous weapon D-pad left, next weapon D-pad right, last used weapon D-pad down, pause with the options button, fire weapon with the X button, a select weapon with the circle button, contextual action with the square button, scanner with D-pad up, jump and dodge with the triangle button, crouch roll with L2, rotate camera with the right stick, and lock on target with R1. Personally, I am for sure going to be going with the modern controls. I don't have a great attachment towards the original experience of Star Wars Bounty Hunter. I am not going into this game for just the nostalgic appeal. If you guys are, it's good that they're offering you options, and that's what we want to see more than anything out of games like this, options in offering them. As far as the key differences, it is noted, they break it down. Firing weapons. Modern controls have more intuitive button placements commonly used in today's gaming releases, making actions like jumping and firing more fluid for new players. For example, legacy controls use the X button to fire weapons, while firing can be expected using the right trigger in modern controls, much like the majority of shooters. Flashlight and scanner. It's crucial for players to utilize the scanner and flashlight for marking bounties and exploring darker areas. When using the scanner, time now slows, making bounty collecting a little bit easier. In modern controls, the flashlight can be accessed through the D-pad up button, and the scanner can be utilized through the Y button. On the other hand, in legacy controls, the scanner is retrieved through D-pad up, and the flashlight is shined through the right stick, right click of R3. Lock-on mechanism. With lots of acrobatics and jetpacking, you'll need to lock on to your target. The feature is assigned differently depending on your controls, with modern controls using right stick click and legacy controls using the right bumper R1. Choosing the right controls, and again, modern controls for those of you that are going into this game with a modern feel and a modern gameplay style, and my legacy controls for those of you that have an attachment towards the legacy experience. There will also be mouse and keyboard controls. For the first time ever, Star Wars Bounty Hunter can be played with mouse and keyboard controls, bringing precision and immersion to the classic game. This PC adaptation enhances aiming and movement, offering intuitive and responsive gameplay experience. Jango Fett's thrilling journey with the accuracy, ease that only a PC setup can provide. It's your general PC experience that I think a lot of you guys are going to be fairly familiar with. You can move with WASD, free aim with the right mouse button, jetpack, thrust, shift, move with WASD, as I mentioned, flashlight with T, previous weapon Q, next weapon E, pause and objectives with escape, fire weapon with the left mouse button, contextual action is F, jump and dodge with space, crouch roll is control, rotate camera with the mouse movement, and lock on target with middle mouse button. About what you would expect. The camera system has been completely re-engineered to deliver a modern, innovative, and consistent experience, allowing players to enjoy Bounty Hunter in a brand new way. Rather than using the C button on the GameCube, the game utilizes contemporary controls that benefit your strategic pursuit. Moving using the left stick and rotating the camera through the right stick, you'll be fully immersed in the view above Jango Fett's body, whether you're flying with a jetpack or running across the pit fight area. This new perspective offers a fresh take on a classic game, providing a view that enhances the overall experience. Cheat codes will be available as well for those who want to dive right into the action. We've included level skip cheat codes. However, this is going to affect the achievements and trophies that you get, so keep that in mind. Cheats are entered in the code setup menu, nested with the bonus item screen on the main menu. Codes and input mechanisms are the same for keyboard and mouse and controllers, and if you do want to have easy access to the codes, again, all listed out on Aspire's support page, so you can see how that rolls out. Unlock chapters with the various codes that they have, chapters 1 through 6, and then you can unlock individual missions as well, all the way through mission 18. Miscellaneous unlockables are there as well, with concept art and trading card games. And one more thing for the overachievers, you can collect more than just bounties in Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Access from the main menu, you can unlock bonus items such as trading cards and a comic. To unlock these collectibles, you'll need to complete levels and find hidden items scattered throughout each map. Stay vigilant on your hunt, and you'll discover these treasures soon enough. So that is all included with Bounty Hunter. I should also note that the game is Steam Deck verified for those of you looking to play on the deck, and the PC requirements, to quickly gloss over those, they are very, very tame. Obviously, this is originally a GameCube game. Intel Core 2 Duo, AMD Phenom 2 X2, 4 gigs of RAM, GTX 650 or R7 250, recommended Intel Core 2 Duo E8400, Phenom 2 X2 550, 4 gigs of RAM, and you're looking at a GTX 1060 or RX 470, 15 gigabytes of storage space, probably going to be a little bit smaller than that, but it is Steam Deck verified as mentioned. And that is going to do it for me. Have a look at Green Man Gaming. If you are looking for a Steam copy and you want it a little bit cheaper, chances are they'll have it once the game is officially out. But that'll do it for me. Let me know your excitement level for Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.